hello, and welcome to Texas Motor Speedway. My name is John Theodore, streaming live at twitch.tv/John_A_Theodore. Recorded version of this broadcast at youtube.com/John Theodore. Thank you very much for tuning in. Starting 17th in the number 20 Extra Life. John Theodore, self-sponsored Extra Life Chevrolet Camaro Z01 here. Special paint scheme that I'm running just for the Extra Life Marathon. Exclamation mark Extra Life in chat for the link to my Extra Life page if you want to make a donation. Trying to raise some money for local area Miracle Network Children's Hospitals today. We got a 167 lap race here. NIS fixed, you guys know the drill. So let's hope we can get the whole 167 laps in clean and get a good start to this today. Down to second gear. Get right up there behind Sergio's bumper, and we're going to go green. How many stars? I have no idea. I'm not going to be counting stars on the walls while we're racing today. Maybe we'll do that when I get super loopy at about 15 or 20 hour mark. We'll drive around the tracks and do some counting. Linus got to the inside of us. He got a better run off of 2. So first 3 laps were right on the bottom. Then we move up. Then we move up again. Just going to try to take care of the tires best I can.
29.354.
Try to float it down in there a little bit better. Linus is moving by Tomas Andersson. We're going to make the same move. Right to the inside.
I'll take it back off for sure.
What? Sorry. Didn't see you.
Psycho boy. Thanks for the bits, man. You have a good one. It was fun hanging out with you last night. Have a nice evening.
Really sorry for that, man.
Get some rest. I can still see Nathan's car up there. It looks like he's drifted back a little bit at the start of this race. He's putting some pressure on the guy in front of him. Linus definitely isn't getting away from us right now. Drove it in maybe a little bit too deep there on the outside. Oh, but we're getting a run down the front straight. Linus backs out. We're through. Thanks, man. That was clean. Around lap 10 is when there's a bit of a cliff that the thing falls off, and it starts to get real tight on corner exit. So we got to be aware for that through the whole race and make that adjustment 10 laps into a run each time. We're about a lap away from that, so I'm already starting to get ready for the thing to get tight. Just back up the corners a little bit. No rush right now. Really important in these early stages of the race to hold on to the car and just keep it clean. 16's got to run to the inside. Let him go. Night Psycho Boy, thank you for the raid. Thanks for the biddies. You have a good one. See, that's the kind of run you want off a turn 4.
30.033.
I think the 16 did get tied there. Wasn't quite ready for what the car was going to do. It's 2 laps in a row that we've gotten a run on the 16 coming off of 4. Not sure what I want to do with it right now, though. Take it to the outside. Might have been better to take that to the inside. Yep, we want the outside right now. That's for darn sure. Got Shane Ewing right on our bumper. Ooh. Guy in front of us getting a little loose. I think that's Parker Retzlaff in the 10 in front of us there. He got really loose. 22 making a move to the inside.
Still there. Still inside. Door quarter clear.
So going to the outside didn't quite work on the 16, although I was maybe a little bit overly cautious with that.
30.859 inside. You clear him. Inside, inside, inside. Still inside. Still there. Inside clear.
21 couldn't quite hold it there. Don't want to let it. Felt like I grabbed the right front a little bit on that entry.
30.699.
"17 laps in. Probably want to think about not riding full throttle anymore on corner exit."
757.
Just my entry to be a little bit higher. Thanks, sorry, pin greater than 233. That's funny. Car seems to really like that line right above the seam through 1 and 2 right now. Actually feels pretty good for entry through 3 and 4, and then kind of diamond it down. Alright. Get comfortable with that lap, and then we can start working on what the lap times are doing. Everyone's shifted from go fast mode to tire save mode as these things have kind of gotten out of control already as the tires are wearing out. We are about 20 laps in, right? We are exactly 20 laps in.
30.86.
No yellows yet. Nice little green run to start things off. Maybe this split will be a little calmer than some of the other ones that I run in for this time slot.
Just gonna send it.
Looks like we're starting to gain back in on these guys. As these tires wear, being side by side for any prolonged length of time doesn't sound like a lot of fun. Two in front of me are definitely having to be careful with what they're doing with their cars.
Yeah, fuck it, you can go ahead and have it.
And just as I say that, Kip Barrett in the 22 says, yeah, I'm not interested in racing you side by side right now. '16 immediately starts working on Parker. It's Trevor Michelmore in the 6. Trevor Michelmore in the 16 car.
31.
Well, he's shown some speed early.
Oh, that was a new level of stupid right there.
22 definitely looks like he's faster than both of these guys look like they're faster than the 10. The 10's really fallen off. But the 22 and letting the 16 go, he's like,
31.
I'm still faster than you, dude. Maybe he'll complete the pass this time. Almost got by the 10 car. He was real loose going down the front straight.
Clear high, outside, still outside. Clear, clear.
That just cost me 2 spots.
5-1.
Maybe I was too careful through there.
Inside, inside. Still inside, still inside. Your door.
All right.
Inside, inside. Still there. 31.79.
Falling back a little bit. Let's resort things here, and we'll get back after these guys. I don't want to be giving up all these spots, but
Take it.
kind of got put on my back foot there a little bit.
Clear low.
We're almost all the way to the back of the field, actually.
Yeah.
It's only a 26-car field. Those are the last two spots right behind me. Goodwin clips the apron.
31.679.
Yeah, sorry, Micah. I do see your advice in chat, but I can't look over there right now. I got a lot to focus on.
I don't want to look
I know you
at it.
understand. Just trying to get through this swarm.
Outside. 31.
Clipping the grass, that makes things
Go outside.
nervous.
Still out there. Clear high. Outside. Still out there. Clear, clear, clear. Outside.
All right.
Still outside. Clear, 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 clear. 31.687.
There we go. Get to the outside. That seems to be where these guys are making their hay.
Why are you pushing so hard for 16th place?
22 and the 16 still going at it? Or is that someone else that's raising his ire?
Inside. Clear.
I'd like to get past this 10 car. He's the one that's giving us the biggest trouble with trying to pass him. Everyone else has been able to get by him. We just, for whatever reason, every time I try to get past, I'm not able to complete it. Oh, Petschauer loose and through the grass.
501.
Fix it and move back.
Working outside. Still there. Clear.
It's an aggressive cut that he just made down there. All right. Try to set him up again.
Outside. 31.581. Clear outside.
There we go.
Thank you, Alex. Yeah, I think I get done my tires.
Now he's going to come back to the inside, really?
Still inside.
Hands all further down. I don't know which one.
Okay.
Still inside. Clear, clear, clear.
See ya.
31.421.
Now let's see if we can work on the rest of these guys. Same strategy, just use the fact that we got a little bit better tires on them. 36 laps in. I think we could make it on a two-stopper here. Maybe. What would we need for that? 55, 56 lap run? Not sure if that would actually be better than doing a splitting it into a 3-stopper with slightly over 40s. I think Nathan's doing 2-stop. All right. Nathan's doing a 2-stop. We'll stick with him on that strategy. Seems like I'm gaining on this pack in front a little bit at a time. When I hit my marks right. I think I've saved some tire versus these guys. So hopefully that will translate into getting some of these spots back. Basically just hold that wheel completely straight going through the double dog leg there on the front straight. It's like threading a needle.
Where'd that come from?
31.431.
And these guys are at 16 is making himself impossible to pass. Yeah, I'm surprised there's no caution yet either. Guess this early morning split's a pretty clean one to run. Whoa, oh. Just as soon as we said it.
Back it on the front.
16, I guess, made a late move to try to get to pit road and just got run over. We barely avoided calamity there. It's going to end those guys' races for all intents and purposes. Bunch of guys pitting now. We're going to run it a little bit long here. Get another 15 or so laps in. Going hunting this morning, Jeroen? All right, man. I'll catch you on the flip side, Fraction Chain. Have a good one, dude. Good luck to you. Slide into a groove. Things really wanting to roll up to the high side now. And we're going to let it do what it wants to do. See, Thomas is 2.9 in front of us. There's no reason why he should be faster than us at this point in the run. So we'll see if we can run that down. Kind of using that as a gauge.
Ooh, nice save up there, man.
Here comes tires. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Worked on it for a good bit.
Yeah, no problem.
.47 laps in. Yeah, we're pitting at about 10. A little bit less than that. We're going to want to get to pit road on the early side of this, I think. Maybe lap 55. If we have to run the final run long, we'll do that. I would be surprised if this thing actually does go green the whole way.
So I think that's some people. Can you stop in this?
Caution right about now would be pretty nice. Just saying.
Go low, go low, go low.
Inside. Clear low if you need it.
Alright, so we're basically still right at 3 seconds behind Thomas Andersson. He's working on Shane Ewing. All these guys are on the same strategy we're on. 14 car picked maybe the wrong line to try to go around the slower cars and got woed up.
Sorry, Kyle. Car's been passing on the bottom. Didn't know you wanted to be up there.
Yeah, no biggie. It was just the lane I had at the moment.
So that little bit right there just pulled a couple of these guys back to us by about a half second. We'll take that. 21 looks like he's really struggling with his tires now. Yeah. He's not happy. Well, actually, that last turn there, he did okay. There goes the 16. I'm kind of glad that I'm on counter strategy with him now. He was definitely difficult, making it difficult on folks to pass early in the race. So by going kind of off strategy with him, we'll be in better shape. Actually going to be pitting in about 1 lap. Let's take a really high line. That'll be let Petschauer get by real easy. And 20 car pitting this lap. Never mind. That worked out.
We're going to restart behind the 26. Come around to 25. Get behind
Oh,
the 26.
yeah. I love being a lap down. Thank you. Wow, dude, I was just getting ready to pull in the pit lane. Wow, that's
Behind
not
the
a
26.
perfect time.
All right, well, there's why you do the long
I'm
run.
so happy right now. I love it when I get screwed by caution.
Hey, John, did that work out for you, man? Were you on pit lane?
I was not on pit lane yet, but it did work out for me because I'm, you know.
Every damn fucking time people lose it. Ugh.
Still on the lead lap, so that's good.
Kevin, you're going to cycle through to the lead, I think, so might be a lucky day.
Yeah, Kevin, if you got tires, man, and you're still on the lead lap, you're going to be in great shape.
I don't care if I'm in front or behind. It just pisses me off every time I pit, the caution comes out. Same thing happened to me, Kevin. I know how you feel, man.
Line up behind.
So what you're saying is,
I'm not in a field.
even if it works out for you, you're still angry. That's weird.
All right, buddy. Line up behind the 26. 6. Get the lucky dog. But I have a lap car coming on the outside.
All right. Where is my pit stall? There we go. Well, that couldn't have worked out better for us. Nice, easy first run. No damage on the car so far.
Go Mango, go Mango.
And the caution came out exactly when we needed it. Right when we were about to pit.
They could be lining up behind the 21.
So we're in good shape. Don't know why our relative is listing Shane as a lap ahead, everyone. I think it'll fix itself when we come by the lap this time.
Later. So,
Yeah, there we go. So it looks like we're 13th, 14th, 13th, 13th.
I would prefer not to leave the lead and go green.
So yeah, Kevin actually ended up in great shape with that. We're in 13th.
I don't think we're done wrecking yet,
A bunch of folks took wave around. So we got 23 on the lead lap.
How is this split usually?
Depends on who you get in the split.
Let's take a look at those tires. 64 right front, 81 right rear.
Earlier, it's probably the best one of the weekend. As far as
So I was
driving.
using up the right front a little bit
Yeah, it
more
used
than
to
I
be
needed
nice,
to on
but the
that one. I
last
should
two
have
or
been
three races, it's
a little bit
more
easier on entry and smooth it out more. A little bit less
Gotcha.
wheel
Well, I
movement.
like this long green flag run to open. That was nice.
Yeah, I agree. That was very
Oh, one
nice.
to go. Should be on the outside.
Looks
according
like
to
we're
the-
going to be on the outside here, so maybe we're in 12th now.
What?
1 minute 18.4.
It's
Oh, no,
to
just-
start on the
They
right.
could be lining up behind
Just
the 19.
it's that glitch.
Yeah, it is up.
Nigel, do you have to line up on the right side also? Inverted field. It's another one of the glitches that they don't fix. This should be fun. Okay, gentlemen, we did a nice long run to start. We can do it again. Yeah, not happening.
All right, so
Think positive.
splitting this even.
How many
107
times did it
laps
just
left.
backfire?
So
Ready for the best?
yeah, if we pit with like 55 to go, we'll be in good shape.
Well,
That way
man,
we can
give
go a
us
little
the
shorter on
number
this
one.
run.
You're ready to go here.
Watch that tire spin.
Yeah. Off. Ready.
If a caution came out at the same time doing that, we'd be in trouble. But I don't know that we want to worry about that too much. Goodness me. Yeah, all right. Go ahead. There we go. Let's get back down to the inside. I got that 16 car right behind us. He got trapped a lap down. Bet he decided to pit and try to fix that damage under caution, which would have been a good idea. I would have done that.
Hey, you killed my car. Hopefully you killed yours too.
Sergio would actually be for a position if I could get past him.
So no black back close second car, right? 29.60. Mike has made a rubber.
Kind of messed up my turn 2 exit there. Would have had a pretty good run if I hadn't. Taking it easy, still a long race. No need to get crazy with it.
That was a dumbass fucking move.
We'll let these guys fight with each other and with their race cars.
Try to stay in my line, man. Not you.
I think that there's an aggressive battle for the lucky dog going on right in front of me. 14 and the 15. It makes sense for them to fight it out. That position matters a whole lot. If a caution were to come out, both guys could get their lap back, but only one would have fresh tires. So it does matter. Hey, Immortal Hitman, how's it going? So if any guys just tuning in, this is Extra Life Game Day. If you do exclamation mark Extra Life in the chat, you can get the link to my donation page, raising money for St. Louis area Miracle Network hospitals today. Got a special paint scheme on this car and the National Series car for today, which I gotta remember to, I don't think I actually put the National Series car on the car and trade paint, so I gotta do that. That is on the laptop that's upstairs right now. We are running these guys down, that's for sure. This race I'm kind of considering is mostly a practice race to try to get familiar. The next one, the next NIS at 11 a.m. is kind of the same deal. It's the main point of these things, you know, get the best finish we can, but the main thing is to get practice for and get comfortable at Texas, because Tuesday, Dynasty Racing League race 2 of the round of 8.
30.137.
So I want to be really comfortable and sharp for that. Be racing while everyone across America watches election results roll in. Nice and easy. There we go. Just riding it smooth. We've been faster than this whole group in front of us, so try to avoid the same mistake we made last time where we just sort of got caught off of our foot and weren't real comfortable passing people. If we get inside of someone, let's try to set the pass up properly and make it happen so that we don't lose a ton of time.
30.321.
Not that far off of those guys up in front of us, and I think we're actually running competitive lap times right now. So we just keep after it. Lean forward a little bit. Let's see if we can make some passes.
30.352.
Lucky dog battle between the 15 and the 14 seems to have settled out. Someone just clipped the grass. Got a big swarm of cars in front of me here that have been faster than. But it's no guarantee of getting past. I still need to set them up right. Hey, Snow 84, good morning to you. How you doing?
30.568.
Good deal, man. Welcome, welcome. I was almost 3 wide there for a second. This lucky dog battle right in front of me is getting really intense. 14 car seems to have taken better care of his tires and run the 15 back down. Yeah, I need to master this track too. Been put on my back foot on restarts both times.
30.755.
Looks like the 14 just clipped the wall a little bit on entry there. Yeah, I have a tendency to overdrive the corners too and use too much steering wheel input. So I'm trying to work on both of those things to get better at the mile and a half. Thomas Andersson going to the inside of the 14. This pack that I've been catching up to has been catching the pack in front of them too. Things are about to get really interesting.
30.941.
Settling in for another run that's on the long side here.
30.933.
When would the next pit stop be? I would probably pit maybe lap 112.
Take it, Justin.
So with about 55 to go, I think would be a good time to make the pit stop. Could make it from there. Get the benefit of some newer tires.
31.173. Inside. To the side. Still inside.
Don't want to get too goofy with the 14 car.
Clear.
He really lost it there coming off 4 though. Try to get by the 15 as well. I'm aware that those guys are still racing for the lucky dogs, so even though their position's further back, it has a little bit more consequence than any one position that I'll be gaining. So they're likely to race with a little bit more desperation than I am willing to do, than some of the other guys around me are willing to do as well. But it looks like he's really used up his tires. There's the halfway point. Bets will be closed.
That did go low.
Shane's losing patience with folks.
What's he doing? Still screwed up.
Alright, let's see if we can get back up on this wheel and reel that 19 back in. We had caught him. Got slowed up a little bit working by the 14.
Inside. Clear him.
I think Goodwin must have been pit road.
Still there. Still outside. 31.35. Still there. Still outside on your quarter. Outside clear.
Here we go. There was a moment in front of us right there. They all sorted it out. Goodwin's definitely on new tires the way that he's working his way up through there.
31.223.
Yeah, I think one stop is definitely better than two stop from here.
Still outside. Corner clear.
14 car keeps taking a look,
I'd say 31.23.
but it's not there for him. I would think you would want to be careful around lead lap cars too. Last thing you want to do as a lapper is wreck someone who's on the lead lap. But he does see that lucky dog spot up there running away from him. Wants to stay in contact with the 14. I would actually not mind going up there and getting past the 14 and all these guys between us as well.
31.215.
Ooh, a little bit of a frame rate hitch there. That was interesting. It looks like we're all right. Sergio's pitting. This seems to me an odd time to pit, personally.
If you go away, clean.
I don't like this
Stay high in
decision.
31.277.
Looks like Sergio did decide to stay out another lap. He doesn't look like he's coming to pit road this time either. Guess he changed his mind.
31.263.
Seventh, just alt F4. Wow.
31.308.
I don't know if he alt F4, but he definitely disconnected. So yeah, we picked up a spot. We're in 15th now.
Outside. Still out there. Clear.
All right. 14 wants to race probably more aggressively than I want.
31.788.
Lost to them tri-oval. Dang, man. It's easy to do that, though. Car gets real slick going through there. So we just had another one go down to pit road. That puts us to 14th currently. I kind of clipped the apron last time going through turn 4. So that put us back a little bit on time and gave us spot to the 14 car. Right, real smooth here. So the big thing is just be smooth. Be pitting at about 15.
26 is pitting.
31.343.
This is really not working out for the guys who were on the 3-strap strategy before because they got pinned a lap down. They had to go old tires.
31.263.
Now they're pitting early again. I mean, I don't blame them. Their tires are completely used up, and I think that they had to pit for fuel at this point, so. Yeah, the next pit stop will be my last one unless there's a caution.
bottom inside, 31.3.
There goes the 11.
Inside clear.
That's how much those fresh tires are worth. A lot. The problem is that he's going to not be able to make the full use of them while he works this traffic. And you really want to tiptoe through there, because the last thing you want is a caution right now while you're trying to work by to get back to the lead lap. You want the guys who have pitted already and have those fresh tires really want this to cycle through. The high side. Close back up on this 13 car. Let's see if we can complete the pass this time. Look at the 14 has caught the 15. Not sure it's a battle for the lucky dog anymore, but that's still a significant battle for position between those two. 14 did a good job, was patient, didn't panic when he got a little bit back, and he's right on him again now. Can he make the pass? Can we make the pass on the 13?
31.461.
Or is the 13 going to get past the 14? So much action happening here. Lap 105.
Still there.
We're about 5 laps from pit too, so.
Still there. Clear if you need it.
Sealing off that spot's actually going to help us a good bit.
31.7.
Any spots you gain, anytime you can pick up track position, that helps. Pick it up, lock it in, and then you just want to continue trying to march forward. Nathan, yeah, man. NIS fixed 167 lap race. I love these longer races. We're going to get to do 2 of these today.
31.483.
We're currently 13th, just outside of the top 10. First caution played into our hands. We're getting ready to pit in about 3 laps. I don't know what happened there, if I checked up too much or something. 13 really got to run all of a sudden. 14 still trying to make that pass on the 15. Keeps trying to get a run back on the inside of me. I think I'm not going to worry about trying to pass these guys. I'll just pit next lap, and then that'll take care of that. I'm pitting this lap. Go ahead and take it high in 3 and 4.
Oh, thank you.
Actually, scratch that. I'm pitting in 2 more.
Thank you.
Thought it was 2 laps later.
31.677.
Hey, Sergio, man, I'm pitting this time.
Nathan's pitting this lap. That might be that might be the right call. I'm gonna go 1 more.
Thank you.
I think Nathan's on the right strategy. I'm pitting next lap.
31.645.
It's gonna be 1 lap for him on those fresher tires.
Turn on that entrance.
All right, 20 car pitting this time. There we go. Oh, green flag pit stops always make me so nervous. There we go, right on our marks. So we do lose a lap.
Pitting him.
Go Bingo, go Bingo, go Bingo.
We're good to go to the end here. And I think on about the right strategy. Hey, Gasso, thank you for the donation to Extra Life. Really appreciate that, man. That's awesome. We'll check where we're at. We'll update where we're at after each race. I should have taken the time to put a counter on there.
I'm pitting.
Appreciate you, man. How you doing, Gasso? You're watching. Welcome. All right. So that sorted us back a little bit right now. We'll wait until these pit stops cycle through and we'll see where we are on the track. Shouldn't have any trouble getting by these guys.
Outside. Clear. Leaders on pit road.
Doing well, Gasso. First race of the day, NIS fixed. Starting it off with the big guns here. We're in front of Linus. Now he'll have a couple laps fresher tires, so he might catch us back. We'll see.
Goodbye, Arena.
Strategy same as before, just take care of those tires and we might be able to seal off a little bit of track position gain on these guys.
Pit again, 14.
Although Linus is right behind us.
Losing it, exiting pit road.
That's the leader right there. The leader just pitted. We'll go ahead and let Linus by. Back on the lead lap, that's good. That means if a caution comes out, we won't get pinned
No, I don't think we're getting it.
Outside. Clear, clear
There we
outside.
go. Looks like we've sorted out, I think the pit stops have cycled through, so we've sorted back to 12th? Worked out fine for us. Work by Alec here.
This is one of those times where I wish Lance Gomez was back.
Clean race from NYC.
Outside. 30.029. Still there. You're clear.
One more spot and we can get into the top 10. I don't know where Sergio is. I thought I'd seen him just come out of the pit, so
29.908.
I thought he was on newer tires, but I could be wrong about that.
That's close.
Thanks, Justin.
Yeah, I'm just open for a caution, that's all.
Yeah, those guys were doing the 3-stop race early. The caution came out at the wrong time for them, but that kind of locked them into the same strategy. Because they had to take the wave around, so they're still not right on their pit cycles.
Hey Justin, you thought the tag on that?
31.19.
I got to ignore it and stop.
If we don't get another caution.
Feathering it.
That's that one thing here. Yeah, that caution earlier
8
really
cars
stood
gaining. And the 23.
30.124.
Need to keep taking care of my tires and hope that I can keep those guys behind me. We're in the final run now.
Inside. Still there. Still there. 30.305. Still inside. Clear.
Alright, so that puts us back to 12th. No big worry there.
.362.
I'd have just hit the wall. Hey, Cyber Junkie. Negative. I just got started. Bed is a long ways away, but I will be happy to get there once I get there.
Outside. Still out there, man. 30.425. Clear. Outside. Still outside. Still there.
All right. So that's kind of cycled us back to where we were running. Yeah, I'm in the same boat, Cyber Junkie. I just woke up too. Getting an early start to today. Doing the extra live stream. Lap 128 of 167. This thing's gone by real quick. We only had the one caution. I'm going to try to do the full 24. I don't know if I'll be racing for that whole thing. Probably going to mix in some other things. Yeah, 6:20 a.m. here, Scasso.
Thanks, Jake.
30.54. We're going to bottom inside. Clear low.
Thanks, Jake. Jake's not having a good race. Wrong strategy. Sometimes that just happens. You just end up on the wrong strategy. The 11's back in the pit. That puts us up a spot. Sergio worked his way by Linus. That, I think, confirms my suspicions that Sergio was just going easy at the early part of that run and did have the fresher tires.
30.698.
We're in 12th now because of the 11 being in pit road there. We don't have to pit the rest of the way. We're good on fuel. Kind of in a comfortable pocket. We got 34 laps to go this time by.
I'll go low on that too.
30.88.
Leader's 12 seconds back. All right, settle down, John. That was 3/10 that I just gave up. Try to get into a groove where I can maybe run down a couple of these guys. Be awesome to get a top 10. I don't know if that's feasible right now, but we'll try it. Those guys did have a lap or two fresher tires, but that doesn't matter much at this point in the run. What matters a whole lot more is how you've been taking care of those tires. I've been relatively easy on them all race. Reminds me, let's go ahead and check. Yeah, about the same tire wear as I had the first run. Has been running me down a little bit the last couple of laps. Uh-oh. Paul Morgan Jr. throughput just fell to an unacceptable level. That's not good. I don't know if he was in front or behind us. I guess we'll find out. Assuming behind us. Because we would have gained a spot right there most likely. So we're not gaining on the 21. He is gaining on the 7 though. That could get interesting. Petschauer continues to have bad luck in NIS. Just can't catch a break. He's been hitting me up on the back channel. He's like, he's just frustrated. He's going to be doing all IndyCar next year. He's 3 laps down. Okay. Thank you for that. Kind of got a train of cars lined up behind us there. First one to catch us is going to be Parker Retzlaff. Wants to go to the high side. We're not going to make an issue of that. He's a lap down and on pressure tires. Petschauer's in the same boat. What we got to worry about is that 23 car.
Inside. Good job.
Still got like 25 laps to go, so a lot can happen.
31.463.
23 cars right there. $25 to go. These tires are going to be hurting at the end of this run. All right, we'll put a little distance over the 23 that lap. It's a good thing. We want to expand that gap if possible. He's our closest competition right now. The other guys are over, next closest position is over 3 seconds in front of us. Which, not possible to gain that, but tough to do without them making a mistake.
31.321.
I don't have any plans or expectations, TD Carlo. I'm just trying to drive my race the best that I can and see where it turns out. This is more about learning than getting a really good finish right now. Although 12th in the 20 car, that's pretty decent. A lot of that's just strategy working out properly for us. Look at that, the 14 and the 15, those guys that were battling, they're right behind us. They were in front of us before. So this is really the group that I was racing with, and the effect of doing that little bit of a, just pitting a couple laps earlier than them. They finally caught me on track, but this is the group that I was behind. Now I'm in front of them. So that part of my pick strategy definitely seems to have worked out for the better. At this point, I'm probably just trying to hold on to the spot that I've got, because I don't seem to be gaining on the guys in front, and even if I was, they've got a real sizable gap. So this is kind of it. Wherever this pilot on track ends up being, that's where I'm going to finish. So if they make mistakes or something like that, then I got a chance to gain a couple spots. If caution comes out, everything changes, obviously. Then it could get really nuts. Just trying to hold on. 18 laps to go, coming to get 17 to go. Not worry too much about the guy in the mirror. Just drive it through the windshield. Oh, and he just lost it. That helps out our cause substantially. Looks like the 14 was able to work his way in front of the 15. I don't know if that's still the battle for the lucky dog or not. Looks like we are gaining on Shane a little bit right now, but I don't know. I don't think we have enough time to catch him. That was interesting. Yep, we'll let the 14 go, and the 18. Would have liked to have kept that buffer car between myself and the 23, but that's fine. We're not racing the 14 for position, we are racing the 23 for position.
31.814.
Now Goodwin, he'll probably catch that 21. He is substantially quicker right now on those new tires. .14 is moving away as well. A little bit. Not a ton. 13 laps to go this time by. I'm sorry, 12 to go this time by. No, it was right before. This is 13 to go.
31.506.
Clicking them off. We'll see if we can run these last 12 out green. Oof. Didn't want to do that coming off too. Precious tenths of a second that I'm giving up. like the 23 made a similar mistake off 4 there. Just be smooth. We are closing in on the 21. I don't know if we'll catch him. I think we're going to run out of time, but we're gaining.
31.39.
That was a mistake there through the front stretch. 10 to go. We would need to catch the 21 at a rate of 3 seconds a lap, or 0.3 of a second a lap. Which, we just gained that in half a lap, so if he keeps making mistakes, it's possible.
31.6.
Looks like he just pulled it all right back out the, not going to worry too much about the relative 9 to go. Just focus on looking at the windshield. He would have to make a mistake for us to catch him.
Inside.
23's taking a look to the inside.
6, 7. Still there. Still there. Still inside. Still there.
Don't want to give it up, but don't want to wreck for it either.
Outside.
Let's try to take a crossover move and see if we can get it back.
Clear. Good job. Outside. Still outside. Clear high. Inside. Still there, your door. All clear, my man.
All right.
Outside. Still out there. 31.74.
Not trying to make the 15 mad, but still racing guys for position.
Clear high. Outside.
All right.
Still there, door outside. Outside clear.
Just had a little bit of a wiggle there.
5 to go.
5 laps left.
Outside. Still out there. Clear high. Outside. In and out. Clear. 1 wide.
11's on newer tires, I think.
32.439.
Whoa! We got a wreck.
Caution somewhere. Debris.
That's it.
The road will be closed this time. Come
Wow,
around to
Thomas,
9,
what a
come
baby.
around to 13. Alright, you're gonna have to come around to 13.
14 and the 15, those guys that were racing us for that spot ended up both wrecking.
Good racing, everyone.
Watch out the jump green for.
Good race.
But everybody in the top 10 have made it on fuel cost didn't come out.
2 more, let's go.
Yes.
Come around to
I
10.
got one more left.
Come around to 9.
Easily, probably like 8 laps spare.
Behind the
Yeah, I
11.
hit that bad. What's up, man?
3 more, start to find your end.
So that puts us 14th. I'll take
30
it.
or so laps to go.
No.
So yeah, raising money for Extra Life today. Local area children's, Miracle Network Children's Hospitals. The link's right there in the chat, so if you guys want to check out my progress, make a donation, really appreciate it.
Start on the outside.
If you're just hanging out to support the stream, that's cool too.
Black flag.
No, normally.
Whew!
I
What a
would
race. That
let
was
you be the control
fun.
car and decide it, but obviously Yuki thought otherwise.
Just
That
missed
was
finishing
pretty
top half
scary.
of the field, but should gain a little bit of iRating for that.
I thought iRacing would black flag and not know.
19, get the lucky dog. I have a lap
Yeah,
car
that's a
coming
bit
on the
weird.
outside.
Hey, hey,
Coming in a white
Birdman
flag.
Demi, how's it going?
Good win, Nigel.
No worries, man. There's plenty of racing going on for the rest of the day. This was just the first one.
You kicked our ass once again.
Hey, John, how's the 24
Randy donated $5. Immortal Hitman, $5 via Extra Life. Thank you much. Sorry, Nathan, say again.
Said, how's that 24 hours of St. Louis starting for you?
Top 15 in this, I'll take that.
If you pull that off, there's a donation coming your way for sure.
Yeah, this one I got 14th, so yeah, good start to the day. And this one finished just in time for me to make an A fixed.
I think you mean K&N.
Yeah, A fixed, then K&N. Or wait, is it K&N that's up next?
Yes, it is. Then I'll probably be there.
Cool. Yeah, I'm going to have to run upstairs real quick to set trading paints to the right scheme. There we go. Race over.
I won a no-win race, and I finished 18th,
Checker.
2 laps down.
Come on, guys. We got to do better
I
than
should
that.
run this through.
All right. Hey, hey, Badam, how's it
That
going?
was pretty good. Sorry, I am.
My left shoulder is destroyed.
Dude, my left hand, I wasn't even gripping the wheel hard, and it's sore. But Nathan,
Let's go ahead and put it in pit lane.
Homestead would be better than Phoenix.
Well, hey, I love all the full-length races. That's a good-looking car, John.
Thanks, man. Thanks, appreciate it.
Tires are great. There wasn't any issues with them at all.
All right, 14th.
Can't complain. I finished 18th.
Goodness me, that car looks messy.
Two
All right,
accidents.
so thank you guys for watching.
That was basically because my car saw 2 weeds growing in the grass
That
in the
looks
front,
cool.
and it said, nope, they must go.
All right. I'm not going to be able to switch the paint scheme, it looks like.
Notification.
Let me actually go up there and try to do it. I'm going to register first. I can do it that way. Let's pull over the results here. Got to get over there real quick. Come on, National Series, where are you? Register. Boom. All right. We are in. So let's take a look at those results real quick and end this video. Yeah, I'll take that. Only 2 cautions. Congrats to Nigel deJong for the win. Well done. Let's see, where'd Nathan finish? 6th spot. Nice run for him. Gained 35. Look at that iRating, man. He's up over 5,300 now. And just super clean every time. That's a big part of it. I'll take that 0x. 11 iRating up to 3785 and 0.48 safety. Good stuff. So thank you very much. If you're watching on YouTube, peace out.